See what we got going on here. Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. Another episode of Merlot Fridays. We're going to go ahead and get on to it and get on out. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody got their whole little Valentine's Day thing going on, so I ain't going to hold y'all too long tonight. See what we got going on, man. We're going to talk about a little bit about everything, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about a little bit of everything, you feel me? A lot going on in the sport of boxing right now. See what we got coming on in here, man. What's happening? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long tonight, man. I know y'all I know y'all boys got things planned for Valentine's Day, you feel me? I know y'all boys got things planned for the night. We're gonna get in and get on out, man. Talk a little bit about a little bit of everything, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Tap that like button on your boy one time. Let me see, you say water cup, the Gatorade bottle trending right now. Salute to the boy Jose Pancho Esparza in the building. Eclectic Agitator in the building. Salute to your brother. What's happening? Coco Tile in the building. Say, man, you retracted your statement that quick, bro. Jay Cool in the building. Salute to your brother. He say, what's good, fam? No plans for me, just another day. 100. You know what I'm saying? Real player shit. Euro Thomas in the building. Say, what's up, G? What's happening with your player? Steven Phillips in the building. What's up with your brother? Salute to you, man. Say, plant being baby. Damn, like that. Cap, man, 785. Salute to you, man. What's happening? What's happening, man? Y'all tap that like button for your boy one time. You know what I'm saying? Get this shit popping one time. Say, Haney just posted a picture of him versus Mikey Garcia on Instagram. I seen that. I like that matchup. We had kind of like talked about it briefly last week on the show. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had brought that fight up randomly, you did, and I think that'll be a good ass fight. I don't know where they would make it at though. You know what I'm saying? If that fight do happen, and I mean both of them doing work with the zone, so I mean it makes perfect sense. But if that fight does happen, is it gonna be at 140? Do y'all think Mikey Garcia can make 135 again? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Agitator said Caleb Plant being baby. We gonna talk about that too because the dude he about to fight, bruh, even though he not really known like that, that dude say he dangerous. He dangerous. He can hit. He can hit. He's what, 31-2 with 28 knockouts? Dude can hit. Now he have been stopped 2 times. You know what I'm saying? He got TKO'd like in his second or third fight. The brother name is I forget his first name, but his last name is like something Frankenboot, something like that. I don't know where the dude from, but he can hit though. He can hit. The dude got 28 knockouts, 31 wins, 2 losses. He was stopped 2 times. So you know he can be stopped. But you see that a lot with boxers that got a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes you see a boxer with a lot of power, they can't really take it. You feel me? They can get that shit out crazy, but they can't take it like that. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? And we know Caleb Plant, even though he's not necessarily a knockout artist, he can hit. So I think this fight is gonna be fireworks, y'all. And I don't think it's no easy title defense. And it's going to be a hometown fight for Caleb Plant. That ain't easy, bro. We already know about them hometown fights. I made a video about, like, fighting at home. This was back when Maurice Hooker took the L in Dallas versus Jose Ramirez. But we done seen this plenty of times. Jerry Hurd took an L to Julian J. Rock Williams, hometown. Then Julian J. Rock Williams turned right back around to this guy Rosario that nobody knew nothing about, took an L, hometown. That shit tough. It's a lot of pressure. The sister D in the building. Thank you so much, Queen. Happy Valentine's Day to you, man. I hope you have an amazing night. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you able to spend at least a little bit of your time with me tonight. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long because I know folks got plans and shit. You did. Let me see what the brother Jose Pancho Esparza is talking about. He say, did you hear the call interview with Jermell Charlo? That all he wants is Canelo, Jamal Charlo, excuse me. All he wants is Canelo because nobody is talking about Triple G. Nobody wants Andrade or Danny Jacobs. I did. If that's a recent call interview, no, I did not hear that. Take a sip real quick. Bombay gin, y'all. Little Bombay gin, you know what I'm saying? Straight, no mix. You know what I'm talking about? But I didn't hear that recent call. You feel me? Now, I did see an interview not too long ago. Matter of fact, this may have been like last year, the interview that I'm talking about. It was either last year, yeah, it had to be last year. So it was Jamal Charlo talking about, don't nobody want to see Andrade or he ain't did nothing. And this was before the supposed offer from Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? This was way before that. He was saying, look, all I want is Canelo. It seemed like he just really trying to get Canelo and Triple G. Now, to be honest with you, man, if that's the case, I got to listen to that recent call that you talking about, Jose. But if that's the case, if he's still on that, bruh, I don't really like that, G. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point, bruh, you need to go ahead and get in there with Andrade. I don't know if, both sides being reluctant and making difficulty to get that fight done. I don't know what's really going on behind the scenes, but I think both of those guys need to make that shit happen. Fuck Canelo, fuck Triple G. You know what I'm saying? We already know them dudes don't want no smoke. You feel me? They only want to fight each other to make, you know what I'm saying, huge amounts of money and all that shit. But they not really right now in the business of proving they the best or trying to fight the most competitive and tough fight. You know what I'm saying? So forget about Canelo, forget about Triple G. Them brothers need to fight. And I'm going to tell you like this. If Charlo and Andrade put on a hell of a show, no matter who wins, if they put on a hell of a show, that shit ain't gonna do nothing but force Canelo and Triple G to come get that smoke. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't want that smoke, it's gonna force those other guys in the division to step up, and the big fights are gonna happen. But we need to get Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade in the ring as soon as possible. Because I don't want that fight to be one of those fights, like I told y'all back on the last week. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to be one of those fights that we want, we wishing for, we hoping for, and years and years and years pass and we never get that fight. Because we done seen plenty matchups like that before. You know what I'm saying? We done seen plenty matchups like that before, man. Everybody talk about Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis. We done seen plenty matchups like that, G. I don't want that. I don't want that. Coco Tyler say Charlo want the bag. Yeah, and I understand, man. I definitely understand. But I think at this point, bruh, you got to be ready to fight anybody. Anybody that they saying that's a top dog or somebody that they feel can beat you. You know what I mean? Especially an undefeated fighter like Demetrius Andrade. To be honest, neither guy has really proven anything. I mean, we know Jamal can fight. We know Andrade can fight. You know what I'm saying? You got fans that side with one over the other. Maybe it's fighting styles and preferences and things like that. But at this point, bro, we need to see some. We need to see some receipts. You know what I mean? So I think those two guys got to get in the ring as soon as possible. Go on and get that shit out the way while both of y'all young and in your prime. Right now, I think Jamal is like 30, 29, 30. I think Demetrius and Andre probably like, 28, 29, 30, 31, something like that. Go on and get that shit out the way. And I guarantee you, if that shit is a close fight in any way, it's gonna be a rematch, which is only gonna be even bigger. Look at what Jermell just did with Tony Harrison. And that shit, to be honest with you, even though that shit was cold, that was a nice little, the first fight was a good fight, second fight was even better. That was a nice matchup, the whole build up, all that shit. That shit was cold. That shit ain't even on the level that Andrade and Jamal Charlo gonna be on. So imagine if them two dudes have a fight and it's close, then you turn right back around, have a rematch. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be cold. That shit gonna be lit. And if they keep on building up, them other dudes like Canelo and Danny Jacobs, they ain't gonna have no choice but to want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Miracle Video Productions in the building. Salute to your brother. What's happening? Montavia Barrett in the building. Salute. Salute, man. Yeah, but I think, you know, at this point, guys got to get in the ring. I think we getting to the point in boxing now, fans, I mean, we been wanting to see the best, but now people are getting found out. You know what I'm saying? And all that ducking and, you know what I mean, all that refusing to fight this fighter because of this reason and shit. I understand you want that bread, and that's big facts. But look, man, it's about time we get these fights in here. You know what I'm saying? Especially while you just hit 30. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna do nothing but get older, bro. We need to see the fights right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, certain guys that have already been in the ring with, you know what I mean, top competition, and you waiting, okay, I can see if it was a situation where Charlo had already, he done fought Canelo, or he done fought, you know what I'm saying, Lara, you know, Triple G, and all, you know what I'm saying, he done fought all these top guys, and then you waiting on Andrade, because he ain't fought nobody. You want to see him prove himself before, you know what I'm saying, before you put him on that platform. But that ain't the case. Both of y'all dudes are unproven, to be honest. Yeah, Miss D say, the Queen D say boxing is becoming a soap opera. Yeah, man. We don't need that. We don't need that. And I really feel like this year we got the potential to have a hell of a year in boxing. I mean, I think this year can be like super cold. It's so many possibilities for matchups. You got, you know, it's a lot of fighters are on schedule to be very active this year. You got Deontay Wilder fighting in February, this month, next weekend. So that already lets you know he fighting 3 times this year. You got Mikey Garcia about to get in the ring. You got Danny Garcia just already fought. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko about to get in the ring. You dig what I'm saying? Like guys are active right now. We even got Gary Russell Jr. popped a year off with a fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, he only fight once a year. So if he fighting this early, he got to be fighting again this year. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Ryan Garcia fight tonight. You know, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. There ain't no reason these dudes shouldn't be active and getting in the ring with the best. Ain't no reason. Caesar T in the building. Salute to you, bro. You say Plant should stop, dude, but it's going to be interesting. You know what, man? I feel like it'll be very impressive for Caleb Plant to get a stoppage. I think it sends a message going into his next fight, which it should be David Benavidez. Now, like I said, this guy that he's about to fight, 31-2, 28 knockouts, but the 2 losses that he had were via TKO. So he can be stopped. And I think that alone, it should bring expectations for Caleb Plant to get, you know, at least get a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? I want you to look good, and then it's going to be a hometown fight. I know it's going to be a lot of pressure. You know, he just got to go in there. Don't go fishing for the knockout, but go in there, be focused, look good. And if you outbox him and just make him look silly the whole night, that's cool too, because we already know Caleb Plant ain't no knockout artist. He's a very skillful boxer with power. So if he do get a stoppage, I'll be very impressed. But if he don't, you know what I'm saying, it's all good. And, you know, like I said, he can't go in there being reckless, because this dude he about to fight can hit, man. I know we don't know him, but he can hit. Look at his record. Look at his record, man. Let me see what we got in here. Say, hold on. Miracle Video Productions telling Jose he think Ryan Garcia get Devin. Ooh. Yeah, that's a tough one, G. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But, you know what I'm saying, as far as I wanted to talk about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney as well, I've been seeing that. Well, I mean, before we get to that, I've been seeing lately, Golden Boy been really hyping up I'm gonna say the idea of Ryan Garcia fighting Tank like soon. I don't know how serious these folks are. I know Ryan Garcia got a fight tonight versus Francisco Fonseca. So I don't know if they just been using that to build up, you know, anticipation for this fight tonight, because we see that shit too often. guys that don't have no intentions of fighting whoever they calling out, but they, as soon as they got a fight right around the corner, they talking about this and that guy just so they can get eyes and ears on the event that they got coming up. I hope that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? I hope they really serious about getting there with Tank, because I believe that Ryan Garcia fighting Tank Davis, that only accelerates Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, depending on how he do versus Tank. And I think that's why they want to get him in there with a Tank, just to get that type of name. You know, obviously Tank Davis is a step up in the skill level and the talent level that, you know, from anything that Ryan Garcia has been in the ring with as a pro. So you got that. On top of that, I feel like Golden Boy, they don't believe that Ryan Garcia is as good as Devin Haney or as skilled as Devin Haney. Or I don't think that if they do believe that he could ever be as good as Devin Haney, they don't believe that he's there right now. So I think they want to see him in there with somebody that's going, you know what I'm saying? If you can beat this guy or at least compete with this guy, then, you know, like I said, I think that accelerates Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. It may not happen. I don't see it happening this year because it's such a big fight. Honestly, that fight probably won't happen until they both at 140. You know what I'm saying? We might not get Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney until they both move up to 140, just being honest. You know what I mean? And when I look at the communication and the interactions between Garcia and Haney on Instagram or, you know, Twitter or whatever, when they, you know, talking shit in little interviews and shit, both of those guys definitely have a mutual respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, they're gonna build this fight collectively. I think that both those guys understand the magnitude that fight could be. They understand the type of money that they can make on that fight, and I think they both gonna try to build that fight up. You know what I'm saying? So we probably won't get Garcia and Haney no time soon. Probably maybe like next year. You know what I'm saying? I say maybe 2021 or 2022. You feel me? Already, D. Tell him, man, hit that like button for your boy. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? She say, I hope it happens. I don't know why they think Tank is a rollover. Tank is gonna beat him down. Yeah, I think a lot of people looking at that. They looking at that. What's the boy he just fought? Gamboa. They looking at that Gamboa performance, which was it wasn't the best performance, but it wasn't terrible. Like, he was knocking Gamboa all across the ring. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, really showing his power and explosiveness. But I think they looking at the fact that Tank was a little bit one-track minded in that fight. He wasn't very patient, which is why the fight lasted as long as it did. You know what I'm saying? He also kind of got winded towards the end of the fight. And then also they looking at the fact that Tank did miss weight initially. So I think they looking at all these things as like kinks in his armor. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like maybe they trying to take advantage of that, you know, but I don't necessarily think that they should just take that one fight and say, okay, well, Tank is weak or he ripe for the takings right now. You know what I'm saying? I think they also looking at the fact that Tank really ain't been in there with the caliber of like a pure boxer or a guy with. Gamboa had hand speed, but he was obviously a shell of himself. You know, maybe they feel like Tank is just haven't been in there with the type of guy that Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney or Vasyl Lomachenko are. He haven't been in there with those type of boxers. So I don't know. It could be a situation where it's, you know, they want to really test him out and see if he really the goods. See what all the fuss is about. Salute to the boy Damon Buss in the building. Salute to you, my weeples. What's happening? That's that E40 Bay talk. Captain in the building. Salute to your brother. What's happening? Caesar T say a focused Tank is a dangerous Tank. I agree. I agree, man. But you know what? I always, when people say stuff like that, I always go back to the AB thing, man. It's like a focused Tank, a focused Adrian Broner, or if he let his hands go. We ain't never got to worry about Tank letting his hands go, but you got to be focused, though. You got to be focused. And I'm talking about leading up into the fight and camp, all that. You know what I'm saying? All that, bro. I need to see Tank get back to where he chipped up. To be honest with you, bro, he still should be at 130 right now. I know he can fight at 135, but he should be at 130 right now, bro. You know what I mean? But he just ain't got the discipline to stay in that weight class. G Mays in the building. Salute to your brother. Hey, salute to the whole chat. What's happening? Big Tex 33 in the building. Salute to your brother. Thank y'all so much for showing up, man. We really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. But I feel like Golden Boys, they at a crossroads right now. They kind of like, okay, do we hold Ryan Garcia? Do we continue to move him along slowly? You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to get excited about a fighter, especially like somebody with like Ryan Garcia who already got a big following. They want to cash in now. You know what I'm saying? They want to start making big fights because they know it's a lot of money out there for him. You know, he got a big following, a good name that's building. You see the flash, the flair. You know what I mean? He a fan-friendly fighter. So they like, okay, damn, okay, do we build him slowly or do we go ahead and throw him in there with a Tank Davis? You know, we seen Tank Davis look a little bit vulnerable, or maybe he looked a little bit undisciplined. You know, maybe our guy, even, this young, maybe our guy can compete with him. Maybe our guy can beat him. You know what I'm saying? I think they at a crossroads right now. And this decision that they gonna make could either, it could exalt them or it could burn them. You know what I'm saying? It could exalt them or it can burn them. You know, if they go ahead and put him in there with Tank right now and he can't perform, it's gonna set Ryan Garcia way, way back, especially if he gets stopped. You know, it's different when you get when you get beat unanimous decision or you get styled on a little bit. It's a little different from when you get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like I was listening to Trill Boxing Talk and they had the brother Ammo Williams on there. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about that shit. It's different when you get stopped as opposed to just getting outboxed. So, I think they looking at that. And then also, let's say, he go in there and he perform. He beat Tank Davis. Now, he on a whole nother level. Now they can really start cashing in on that bread, really start using that star power and matching that up with the actual fights, you know what I'm saying, and start getting them in there with guys like Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney and people like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I really believe that they at a crossroads right now. And that's why you seeing Oscar De La Hoya coming out and saying all these crazy things. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we want the Tank Davis fight right now. Of course, they trying to put more eyes and ears on this fight this Fonseca fight that Ryan Garcia about to have tonight. But, you know what I'm saying? He really flirting with the idea of, damn, should I put him in there with Tank right now? Is he ready? You know what I'm saying? I think he ready, but I don't know. You feel me? And that's tough. That's tough, G. Yeah, man, hit that like button for your boy. Get them likes on up, man. You know what I'm saying? Get them likes on up for your boy, man. My boy, Agitator say Cinnamon and Golden Girls having problems. Oscar is trying to build a star before it's too late. I can see that too. That makes sense. That makes sense because, it's been talks in the media and in the blogs and things about, the problems that Canelo and Golden Boy having, not seeing eye to eye. So, shit, he trying to get Ryan Garcia on that level to where if Canelo do leave or when Canelo do leave, he got somebody that's going to pick up the slack right where it left off. And he don't want to be in a position of where you still building this guy 3-4 years from now. You know what I'm saying? And you got to start making some money. You know what I'm saying? You got to start making some money, man. But, Stacy Landon in the building. Salute to you, bro. What's happening, man? What's happening? Thank you for coming on through. But like I said, it all makes sense. It's hard being a promoter, man, especially when you don't really, you can believe in your guy, but, you know what I'm saying, if there's any type of doubts in there and you got a lot of money behind that guy, it's tough. And now when you got you a real dog, when you got you somebody that's undeniable, that's a whole different story. You still got to move them a certain way, because even the youngest, even the most talented fighter and the most God-gifted fighter, you don't want to put them in a situation that they're not ready for at that particular time. So I get it. I get it. But as fans, we still want to see the fights right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. I think that's a huge fight that we probably won't get until a year or two. You know what I'm saying? And Tank Davis, I think we can get that Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight this year. You feel me? We can get that this year. Damien Buston said, where are the black fighters on Golden Boy? I don't know. I think they got one black fighter over there. I believe he's from Texas. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm a black fighter, if I'm a fighter, you know what I'm saying, and I have the opportunity to sign with anybody, I'm definitely not going to Golden Boy. I'm definitely not going to Golden Boy. I ain't seen them have no success. I mean, not in recent years, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't had no success with no black fighters. You know, they done business with black fighters, but they ain't really just had no success. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And them boys, you already know it's going to be favoritism over there anyway. I wouldn't do it. I definitely wouldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I don't really blame them, though. It ain't like they really hiding that shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really hiding it. They ain't gonna come out and say it. Oscar ain't gonna come out and say, oh yeah, don't sign us because we ain't gonna treat you fairly, or we ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna come out and say that shit, just like DAZN. Or no, not even DAZN, but DAZN too. But Top Rank, you know what I'm saying? Just like Top Rank. Like, Bob Arum not gonna come out and say, well, if you come over here and you're a black fighter, we not gonna necessarily treat you the best. You know what I'm saying? But we see from history. You know what I'm saying? We see from history. The only reason I feel like black fighters sign with Top Rank is, you know what I'm saying, is because, shit, I just feel like them motherfuckers, they want something that's like, they want like they look at Top Rank and ESPN like stability. They look at Bob Arum and they see, okay, this dude been in the game for so long. Oh, he got stability. I know I'm gonna get, I know I'm gonna get a check. He know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He been in the game for, 50 years and all this shit. He don't work with this fighter and that fighter. Guys, when you got that type of longevity, you gonna get people that's interested in signing with you, no matter the ramifications behind it. You know what I'm saying? But somebody that's smart, they gonna look at all the past relationships and they gonna understand, like, nah, this is probably not the best move for me. If you're a black fighter, I'm not going to Top Rank and I'm not going to Golden Boy. That's just me. I might fuck with DAZN just because you might have a little bit of freedom over there at DAZN. You might have just a little bit more freedom because they working off of the social media type of platform. You know what I'm saying? They more social media friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got Eddie Hearn, who seemed like he more in tune with, with what's going on in the now and what the people talking about and shit like that. But, if I'm a black fighter, I'm not fucking with Top Rank or Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Coco Tyler, what do you say? What do you say? Hold on. He says same with PBC. Now, PBC is very diverse. PBC got black fighters, Mexican fighters, white fighters. They got Caleb Plant, who is a world champion right now. You got Earl Spence Jr., Deontay Wilder, all the world champion black fighters. You got Mexican fighters you got Puerto Rican fighters like Danny Garcia. You had Mikey Garcia over there. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao, Filipino fighter, shining. You know what I'm saying? You got all type of fighters at PBC, and they all getting shine. Look at Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, anywhere else, he would not be where he at right now if he wasn't with PBC. Caleb Plant would not be getting the shine that he getting right now. You know what I'm saying? He would not be getting the shine he getting right now. So you can't say shit about PBC on some race shit, because they the most diverse promotional outfit or platform that they got out there. You know what I'm saying? He said all the main promoted fighters are black at PBC. Nope, you wrong. That's a lie. I just told you about Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia was being promoted heavily. Manny Pacquiao promoted heavily. You know what I'm saying? What you saying is not facts. Now, can you talk about Golden Boy? Can you name me one black fighter over there at Golden Boy that's getting promoted heavily? No. Can you mention one black fighter at Top Rank that's getting promoted heavily? No. You know what I'm saying? Come on, G. That dude, see, that's what you call delusion. That is a delusional individual right there. Delusion. Mr. Alo in the building say, more importantly, the leadership at PBC is diverse. Big facts. And that's one of the main reasons why you see it trickle down to the fighters and the business that's being done. You know what I'm saying? You got Al Heyman, who also has other people that he's, working with, that it's a very diverse group over there. You know what I'm saying? All the people that they've been doing business with, bro, it's diverse, dog. That's why you see it's the results show. The proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? I just named off like 4, 5 different races of fighters, and all of them getting shine. You know what I'm saying? All of them getting shine. But you can't say the same thing for these other promotional companies. You can't say the same thing. Coco Tyler, delusion. Delusions of Granger. He delusional. You know what I'm saying? He say Crawford at Top Rank. And you already see how that's going. You see how that's going. We done heard look, Tyson Fury ain't been over there at Top Rank for what? A year? 8 months? How long Tyson Fury been over there at Top Rank? He already getting way more shine than Terrence Crawford. Way more shine than Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen the way they promoting this fight with Wilder and Fury. I ain't never seen no fight like that for Crawford get promoted. I ain't never seen that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never seen that. You know what I'm saying? So, you're really exposing yourself, bro. More money, too. Damon Bussey said more money, too. You gonna get more bread messing with PBC because your cap, you really ain't got no cap. You can really expand as far as you want to go because they allow you to have your own promotional company. You know what I'm saying? PBC is one of those companies that they gonna partner with you. It's kind of like when you signing a record label, you know what I'm saying? Instead of you going in with a 360 deal, which is like what Top Rank and Golden Boy might offer you, unless you Canelo or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you going in to a record company for a 360 deal. That's a Top Rank deal. A 360 deal, that's a Top Rank deal. But when you go in with PBC, you gonna sign a partnership. Like, okay, bet you got your own promotional company. We gonna promote together. You know what I'm saying? When you see Earl Spence, he got Man Down Promotions. You know what I mean? He got his own shit going on, and he able to maximize his cap. You feel me? That's how it go. But you got to be a smart, business-minded person to understand these type of things. If you clouded by delusion, you ain't going to really understand this shit. You feel me? It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? Well, my boy... hey, eclectic agitator said Coco spread confusion and deceit. Stop with the propaganda. Hey, he a bot. Hey, that's a bot, y'all. That's a bot. You know what I'm saying? That's a bot. He got all these little responses on his phone right now, and they already pre-selected. All he got to do is send. Say that's a bot. You know what I'm saying? That's a bot. That shit just be funny. You can't you know what I mean? Earl Spence promotion has diverse fighters. Big facts. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? Own your masters, man. That's real talk. Y'all boys talking some real shit, man. Y'all boys talking some real shit. But it's a lot of people won't understand that. But then you got those that do understand, but they delusional. You know what I'm saying? Like let me not say delusional. They just, you know what I mean? They don't want to really to say what the real truth is. My boy, the soulmates in the building. Salute to your brother. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, G-May say bots get blocked. Be careful, Tyler. 100. 100. J. Cool in the building. He say, Shakur, Bud, and Jermell Herring all lost in the South. Suckers for that WBO belt. Them niggas over there hiding or hidden. That's facts. That's facts, bro. And I'm glad you mentioned those three fighters because all three of those guys, very skilled, very talented, especially not no slight towards Jermell Herring, but especially with Terrence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson. Those guys are generational talents. Can you imagine? Number one, they already know that the WBO and Top Rank, they go like this. WBO and Top Rank, they like this. So when you go to Top Rank, you know, it's like a 360 deal, bro. You know, okay, well, you got the opportunity. You limited as fuck. Okay, you got the opportunity to get this WBO belt. It's almost like handed to your ass. Okay, cool, you gonna get the WBO belt. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But peep game, though. If Shakur Stevenson was with PBC, bro, dude would be a big-ass star right. He'll be biggest Tank right now. If Shakur Stevenson was with PBC, he'll be his biggest Tank right now, bro. Dude was a silver medalist at the Olympics, bro. Highly skilled fighter, dog. He'll be his biggest Tank Davis. If he was with PBC. You know what I'm saying? All right, D, you have a good weekend. Thank you so much, sister, for coming through. I really appreciate it. You have a great weekend and be safe out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man, but, you know, we got to talk about this shit. You feel me? If Shakur Stevenson was with PBC, bro, he'll be huge as fuck right now. You know what I mean? Or at least in a position to get, you know what I mean? He'll been on fault. The dudes that he chasing, Josh Warrington, you know what I'm saying? He'd probably be two-time champion right now. You know what I'm saying? Man, somebody get this dude Tile out of here, man. This dude got a construction hat on. I know what he came here for. G Mays, he say if Shakur Stevens with PBC, he would have been lost him and but on me. On me. Hey man, get that boy Tyler up out of here, bro. That dude, they're delusional, dog. You know what I'm saying? You need to go. Hey, what's wrong with these folks, man? What's wrong with them? Walter Lee in the building. Salute to you, bro. Say Bob Arum, top stank. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know how I go. You know how I go. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, shit, we got Wilder Fury coming up. That shit finna be popping. I feel like Tyson Fury gonna dip out on Top Rank after this Wilder Fury fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what his contract look like, but he gonna dip up out of there. He gonna dip up out of there. Yeah, boys done snipe Tyler down. Boys done snipe that boy down. Damn. Got that boy looking like Swiss cheese in this hoe. Yeah, on me. Yeah, that say G Mays, that boy tripping. You know what I'm saying? Got that boy looking like Swiss cheese in this hoe. Wilder and 5. On me, I got Wilder. Damn, you called it the same way I did, bro. And I ain't even did my official prediction. I'm gonna do that shit next week. But it's looking like Wilder and 5, G. It's looking like Wilder and 5, bro. I think he finna go in that bitch and just wreak havoc on Tyson Fury, bro. And I hope Tyson Fury go in that bitch trying to fight Wilder, like, for real, like, really trying to go at him and knock him out. I hope he ain't trolling, bro. I hope he ain't trolling. Please fight Wilder like that, please. I hope that brother ain't trolling, G. Because I want to see fireworks. East Coast pimping in the building. Salute to you, bro. He say, I'm back. You queers. Coco is investing. What? Oh, what? Man, look at this guy, dog. Man, what's wrong with this dude, man? People ain't got nothing better to do. Where your Valentine at, bro? You need to go get you somebody to play with, man. Yo, boy, say, man, boys be on that other shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Boys be playing with themselves, G. Go get you somebody to play with, man. What's wrong with them? Hey, Jay Cooley, Jay Cooley wasn't bullshitting, got that boy looking like Swiss cheese in him. That nigga hopped in this bitch, he say, man, I can't die. I can't die. He done hopped back in this hoe, you know what I'm saying, reincarnated and shit. Come on, dog. Weirdos. Weirdos, man. Say, this keyboard got the Glocks off, say. He said the keyboard still got the Glocks off, say. Oh my goodness, bro. For real, dog? Bruh. What's wrong with him, dog? Hey, 5623 Solo say, what you think about AB going back to 135? Shit. Bro, what's going on, dog? Bruh popped up instantly, dog. What the fuck? Like, how you got that much time on your hands, bro? This dude got 16 burner YouTube accounts, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, yeah. Agitator, that's exactly what he is, bro. Yo, nah, block his ass. Don't time him out. Get him the fuck up out of here. That nigga the definition of a troll. But now, 135 though for AB, man, I don't see that shit. If he can make 135, bro, and be healthy, I would love to see a fight with him against anybody. I just want to see how he perform at that weight. But that shit just ain't gonna happen, G. That shit just ain't gonna happen, bro. Like, AB right now probably walking around at least 165, bro, at least. Hey, bro, what's wrong with that dude? Big Tech say that nigga crazy. Dio in the building, salute to you, brother. He said Devin Haney versus Mikey Garcia. Who you got? Man, that's a good ass fight. It just depends on where it's at, bro. If it's at 147 right now, number one, that fight shouldn't be at 147 right now. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see that fight at 140, and I got Devin Haney. I got Devin Haney, bro. I got Devin Haney, dog. He gonna use that reach, that length. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep him at the end of the jab. Pop, pop. You know what I'm talking about? Ricky Williams in the building. Salute to your brother in the super chat. He say, just for the cause. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that, man. Appreciate the support. 100. Look, dog, man, say, what's wrong with these folks, bro? Bruh got 17 burner accounts, bro. You got too much time on your hands, dog. Too much time on your hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Come on, bro. What's going on, dog? Boys, really that much in their feelings, bro? What's happening? Hey, G-May say, Phony Harrison got, he say Phony Harrison. Say got Detroit looking sweet. Damn. Damn, bro. That was a cold-ass move, bro. That was a cold-ass move, dog. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. I'm like, man, you really gonna come out here and say, bro was cheating just because you took a L, dog? That's tough. Big Tech say that's Bud. Say the nigga Bud out here with these multiple accounts and shit. Alpha Rican G in the building in the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Salute to you, man. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you for coming through and showing support. You know what I mean? Ricky Williams say, Tony out here with his dick in the wind. Boy, y'all crazy. D Lucky in the building. Salute to you, brother. Thank you for coming through. What's happening? What's happening, man? Hey, yeah, keep on shooting that whole ass nigga down, man. Boy, it's crazy. But yeah, AB gonna be drained as hell. He try to make 135, boy. I don't see that shit happening. You know what I mean? He gonna be drained as fuck. He probably ain't gonna make it to round 5. And I ain't talking about from getting knocked out. He just gonna be drained. He ain't gonna have no type of energy. You seen that last fight he had at was the Ashley Theophane? That wasn't the last fight. The last one was against Jesse Vargas. Was Jesse Vargas at was at 147 or was that 140? Or did they do a catch weight? Yeah, he been heavy way too long, bro. And that's the thing, because he getting older, too. That shit going to be tough for him to go back down. That was at 147. So, yeah, the last fight he had at 140 was the Ashley Theophane fight, right? And he was tired as hell. He had to get Ashley Theophane up out of there because he knew he wasn't going to have no energy. He was tired in that fight. Like shit, bro, damn near could stand up. He was tired as hell. And that's from being drained, bro. Pool counter boxing in the building, salute to you. Say AB just want the money. He don't care about winning. If they pay him 20 million, he might make 135. Bro gonna be a skeleton in that hole though. If they pay him 20 million, bro, he gonna make 135. He gonna make that shit. Matthew Valentine in the building, salute to you, bro. Creative destruction in the building, my fault. He say, contender regime, you can't get rid of me. Oh my goodness, this motherfucker here, bruh. Dog, man, I'm about to close this shit out, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna have to report this motherfucker to YouTube, dog. I'm gonna have to report this dude, bruh. Hey, we gotta report this dude, bruh. Come on, dog. I ain't never seen no shit like this, dog. I ain't never seen. This dude is an ultra fan or something, bruh. This motherfucker is a deranged ultra fan, bro. What the fuck going on? I ain't never seen no shit like this. Say, AB just need new grills. Oh, you say he doing this shit just for some jewelry, bro? Niggas crazy, man. Yeah, bro, niggas is wild, dog. Byron Evans in the building say, showing love from the DMV. Salute to the whole DMV, man. DC, Maryland, Virginia. Salute to y'all boys out there, man. Say AB in the ring and get in the ring and throw 17 punches. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, I still don't get that shit, bro, because you gonna get more stripes if you go in there and go balls to the wall and try to hurt somebody. You feel me? But see, AB just want that check, and he don't want to look like he did versus Maidana ever again. That's AB problem. Ever since that Maidana fight, he like, bro, I am never putting myself in that position ever again. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Say he probably done stole some of your drive. Oh, hell no, man. Hell no, dog. Say, man, somebody need to be arrested, bro. That motherfucker need to be quarantined, arrested. Put one of them Hannibal Lecter masks on that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Clarice. Yeah, put one of them Hannibal Lecter masks on him, dog. And put that man in a building by himself, millions and millions of miles away from everybody, from all of society. Say AB still owe, he still owe the whole hood $69.99 back. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Bruh did get in there and put it on the hood and God and didn't come through. That's fucked up, dog. Hey, me and my niggas was watching that fight, bro. That shit had us hot, bro, because on me, I was rooting for AB versus Pacquiao. I just knew he was finna go in there and do something. Man, he had everybody in the house hot. Upset, boy. Yeah, I can't wait for Wild and Fury too. That shit finna be lit. You know what I'm saying? That shit finna be lit. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a little get together at my pop spot. You feel me? Have that hoe going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know who's gonna be on the undercard, but I hope they get a good ass undercard, cause that main event ain't gonna last, bro. That shit finna be over with, bro. I'm gonna give Fury 5 rounds tops. Man, say, bro, we gonna have to end this shit, man. Cause this dude, here, bro. I'm trying to see how we can report this motherfucker, man. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy, bro. I don't understand. Like, motherfuckers really got that much time on their hands, bro. I really don't understand, dog. You obsessed with another man. You got all this time. This dude done, I can't even account how many accounts he just had, bro. Like, dude done popped up with about 8, 9, 10 accounts, G. And he got another one, bro. Like, what the fuck? How? How, bro? How? I'm putting this nigga on Megan's Law. Bruh. Dog, we gonna have to, hey, we gotta report this dude, bruh. We gotta report this guy, bruh. Hey, how can we report this dude, bruh? Like it need to be a way that we can report the person behind all these accounts, G. What about Wild and Joshua? Man, if that fight ever happened, I got Wilder. If that fight ever happened, I got Wilder, G. I got, man, this shit here. And oh man, this shit is ridiculous, bro. I'm speechless right now, bro. This shit is ridiculous. I ain't never seen no shit like this, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like this. Motherfucker obsessed, bro. The fuck going on, man? I ain't never seen no shit like this, bro. This nigga acting unusual. So they got Rolly on the undercard. Is he gonna be like on the preliminary card, or is he gonna actually get some TV time? Damn. Hey, J. Cooley say, J. Cooley, my IG. Bro, I don't even want to say my IG now, bro. Cause this old crazy ass boy. I don't know who the hell is behind all these accounts, G. This old crazy ass boy here. I don't even want to say my motherfucking IG on this hoe. That shit crazy. This nigga here say 2 clicks and the nigga gone. Hey, G Maze is G Maze a motherfucking shooter for real, boy. That boy a shooter for real. Hey, hey, agitator say what it is now and how it works. Fun, glory, and material gain. They hate us. Oh yeah. Hey, agitator always coming through dropping that ism, boy. You know what I'm saying? Always coming through dropping that ism. You know what I mean? 100. Bruh, dog, I can't believe this shit, bruh. Dog, bruh gotta be a hacker. Hey, bruh gotta be a hacker, dog. Hey, bruh gotta be a hacker, dog. He a hacker, dog. Ain't no way. Ain't no way he popping up like that, bruh. Yo, bruh gotta be a hacker, dog. Fam, what the fuck, man? Say, hey, I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all night, bruh. What I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some research on, on how we can like bypass this shit. Bro, it gotta be a way to block these motherfuckers, like deranged lunatics, these motherfuckers that be hiding in bushes and creeping up on old ladies and, you know what I'm saying, breaking in an old women's house, taking their panties and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got a shrine of old ladies' panties. You know what I'm saying? 90-year-old women's panties and shit. Like, creepy motherfuckers like that just should not be allowed to communicate with society. Y'all shouldn't be able to interact with society and things like that, bro. Like, you should be quarantined. This motherfucker need to get a Hannibal Lecter mask and have this nigga strapped up, you know what I'm saying, in a psych ward, bro. Like, this motherfucker need to be strapped up, you know what I mean, away from all living and breathing things. You feel me? Like, this shit crazy. I'm gonna have to go do some research on how I can keep this motherfucker and people alike away from my channel, bro. This shit crazy, man. Y'all have a good night. Hey, if you got your little Valentine, man, say, turn up, man. Hey, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm talking about, man? I hope y'all have a great night, great weekend, man. Salute to everybody that came through. Vince Beats in the building. I see you, boy. Y'all have a good night. Contender Regime, boxing. I holler at y'all boys, man.